What's happening, my friends? Birdman316 here again. Today we'll be testing out this thing for the very first time. I've had this since tax time of 2018. Yes, I've been lazy. I have been lazy. This is my very first time driving this. It's labeled as a King motor Tyrant, but we all know, if you're a Savage fan, we all know this is really a rebadged Savage. Now we're just going to be testing today. That's why I don't have the body on it. I'm going to try really hard not to do anything crazy or get stupid with it, because the body's off, exposed wires here, and I'm not really sure what to expect. The front end might need to be lined up while we're testing, so I'm going to really try not to get stupid with it. You know what I mean? So hopefully everything's going to be just fine. This radio here is it's a digital radio. Well, you'll see in a second here. Check it out. Sitting on 6 volts on the battery. Hope you guys can see that. Now let's turn on the truck and hope it won't fly off the table. Let me pick it up just in case. Of course, this thing does have the power to completely flip itself out of my hands, so that would be something. This thing weighs quite a bit. Now, I have not done anything to the shocks. Let's just test and see. Let me take a look at something here. I'm going to get to the trim, the steering trim. Okay, I'm on the steering trim section. Hope you guys can see that right there. Okay. I'm going to very gently drive this way and see which way I need to go with it. It looks like it needs to go to the right just a little bit. Wow. I tell you right now, let me double check and make sure the steering is correct here. My goodness, did you see that? Great Scott, guys. This thing, now, my friend Greg, he has that new Arma. Oh, we're pulling to the left a little bit, I can tell. Let me come back around this way. I'm going the right way with this. Man, I tell you, this thing here. But anyway, about his Arma, what's that thing called? It's not the Granite, the Creighton, the 4S Creighton. Now this right here is 4S as well, but went the wrong way. Let me go back this way a little bit. Okay, let's come back towards ourselves and let's try it again. This front end straight here. Alright, I think we're getting there a little bit better. Up! Pulling to the right now. I forgot the temperature gauge thing. I was going to do a quick rip across the yard here. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I mean, let's check it out. Just barely avoid a crash there. But as I was trying to say a few minutes ago, His Creighton is new school. This here is old school, 2018, 2017-ish technology for the brushless power. His is like new, like 2025, 26, 24, whatever like that. I'm still pulling to the left a little bit. Let me get over here. There we go. It's a little better. Man, this thing's got some power though. To be old school, let's turn the steering up just a little bit. Let's turn the steering up just a little bit. We got the trim correct, I think. I hope. Steering, STM, I'm not exactly sure. I need to read on this thing, you know. Okay, here we go. This is the steering dual rate. I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm going to about 90. I'm going to go up to about 93. See what we got. Oh yeah. You want some nice sharp steering, but you don't want to, I guess, make the steering sort of overextend itself and hurt itself, whatever like that. Now while we're here, let's get all these leaves out of here. And also let's check the connections. The motor. Now the motor, you can see here, the motor does not have a fan on it. There is a fan on top of the speed control, but the motor does not have its own fan. I'm sure there is a way to fix one up, but man, to be old school power, this thing ain't bad. It was even in the gravels and it slid and it wanted to pull the front end off the ground. Oh, I was very lucky there. That could have been bad, guys. That could have been bad. And I think I scuffed my bumper. I scuffed my bumper, man. Let me check it out. The first battle scar, I think, yep, the skid plate took a little bit of a... Oh, yes, I got my first... Oh, yes, that back bumper. I stood it straight on its back end, guys. Yep, I did. I'm trying really hard not to do anything stupid, guys. I hope you saw that, guys. At least it did it in the grass. I'll tell you what, but anyway, Greg's is new school technology. This is old school technology, but for old school, this ain't bad at all, guys. But this right here is well, his was the most power I've ever messed with on the ground. I got a bunch of leaves in the back there. Let's bring it over here. Oh man, all these leaves and all this stuff all over the shock tower stuff, but it's okay though. Not a problem. Not a problem. That's what paintbrushes and all that stuff are for, to clean this puppy up a little bit. I got a little nuts. I'm getting a little nuts, guys. I'm trying not to do anything crazy, but when you have this much power, it's hard not to get crazy and stupid. But anyway, this video is all about mainly testing this thing and getting it straightened out. There is a way to tune this speed control, but I'm not really sure. I looked at the manual, but the only thing is, part of the page is not complete. In other words, it tells you how to get started tuning it, but at the same time, some of the page is missing, and some of the book is missing, so I guess I gotta figure this out myself. I've been told, or read somewhere, that this is a hobby wing speed control on this truck, and that hobby wing speed controls are programmable by a card, a tuning card, so we're going to give it a go that way and see what happens. Let me check these. I got some stuff in here guys. Check the motor again. It's getting a little heat in it, but it's not bad. The connectors, now they say that these connectors aren't really good enough to carry the current of a 4S system, but for right now, that's all we got, guys. So we might have this converted over to XT60 connections. Like, there's an adapter here, a Y adapter. Get an XT60 here and an XT60 here, so we won't need all these adapters and stuff. So we will figure it out, guys. Let's give it a little more, just a little more play time, just a little more testing time, that is. I'm gonna give it one more good blast across here. Oh, without hitting that speed bump and crashing. Let me come around this way. Let me stand over this way a little bit so that... I'll tell you what, guys. Let me get like this. Let me get over here and get it going right by the camera. For the camera, guys. For the camera. We're going to get a good shot of this thing. Check it out. It's going to come this way right here. Wow. Guys, I'll tell you what. This thing, to be old school, it's got lots of power. And I'm really sure it can break legs and break ankles and whatever like that if you accidentally run over yourself with it. So, it's another reason to be very careful with so much power. I'll tell you what, if I can get that slipper clutch to hold still the spur gear, there is an adjustment on that. It takes a 7mm wrench. Takes a 7mm wrench. Well, it's got strong brakes. You hear that? Oh yes. The brakes are set at like 50%, I think. I'm not sure. But the reverse, let's check reverse. Oh my goodness. Reverse is pretty powerful. You can crawl, or you can... Yep. But reverse doesn't seem to be as powerful as forward. Let's check this out. Oh no, reverse is not set up as powerful as forward. I'm thinking reverse might be 35%. I'm not sure. Oh yes, I got me some cleanup to do, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to bring this in. Now over at Greg's house the other day, we did a little experiment. I took one of these tires here over there with me to Greg's house just to see, will it hook up with is it interchangeable with the Creighton? And yes, the hubs are the same size, the same dimensions, even the wheel nuts themselves are the same size. The hubs that are actually holding the wheels on are the same size, as well as these bits right here. I hope you can see this, guys. Make sure my camera is aimed correctly. There you go. But the nuts on Greg's are red and pretty. These are ugly and plain, so might be putting a little bit of Armor blood on this thing, and plus maybe get some Armor Creighton tires, maybe possibly in the future. They're about like $80 a set of 4. That's not too bad. Yeah, this is where I reared up out in the yard and did this. Got a little mud on the shock body mount there. But it's not a problem, guys. It's what paintbrushes are for. I can get a little bit of, I can sand that out with a little bit of sandpaper, just a little bit, smooth it out. Now these right here, see these right here, guys? This is a little problem. This is a weird design. These hinge pins can slip out. Well, on the old Savages they can. I'm not sure about the new Savages. I'm not sure if this top one is captured or not. But for safety, I'm going to get a black zip tie and zip around this right here to hold these centerfied, that's a new word anyway. But guys, that is the test run of this truck here. This is the King Motor Tyrant, but we all know what it really is. It's a rebadged Savage, right? Electric Savage. So, get a thumbnail, yes. There we go, guys. Well, guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are. This is Birdman 316. Sayonara.